We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Carolina defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Back to throw, Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Demario Davis able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. First and 10, here's Gibbs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19, 18.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And here he'll get it down to the 7th. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Flushed out right. Down there right side, it's McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Panthers Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a back cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Now Darnold, eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jonnu Smith with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 60. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Darnold. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Demario Davis. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. John Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Pretty entertaining start, 14-all the score on EA Sports. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Ready?
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Okay, ready?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
At the 41-yard line.
This a 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one deep for London. And that's going to be incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
2nd and 10.
Driving 60. Let's go now. 60, but 7 drivers.
They're going to look to throw. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 26 yards.
19,
Carolina.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. But first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 124 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
He'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, watch him do it. He's a crowd outside, all from the music. It ain't what he owns. This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not his home.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. They give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Darnold. Flush to his right. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That's out quickly to London. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. From the 21, here's second down and 7. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He's got him in, complete. A solid stiff arm. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. But what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring out second down.
Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw here. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Everything falling apart now. Another intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Here we go. 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Drake London, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Darnold's
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Short throw to Smith. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 3rd down and 1. Back to throw, Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and it'll fall incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Into the hands of London. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Drake London in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Myers connects on the PAT, and a rout is on here in this 1st half. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this 1st half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the 1st half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Now, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll look to throw. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on. Panther 50. Panther.
Back to throw. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
19, Tiger, 19, 7, trap 50, trap 60. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's London. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll look to throw again. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw again. Buying time to his left. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first. Now they'll shift things around. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
To throw is Darnold. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Demario Davis giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he's going to be touched down here. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's now 3rd down.
Now it's Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here's first down. First and 10 at the 19.
Darnold now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially.
And now here's another interception. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Panthers.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And now that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
18 Radler.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! John Smith, 68 yards. And the Bucs are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by pass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. And that's That's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. He'll look to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Warriors, 70. Top it all, 18. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. This pass is caught by London. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Drake London, 47 yards. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Short throw to Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
Darnold from the gun. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saquon Barkley, 72 yards. And the Bucs are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Back now in Tampa, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready. Viking, 18.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That one deep for London.
And he's got it inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Gibbs going to take this down just short of the goal line. You got 3.
but could not get the ball over the chalk. Second and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Gibbs again. And this time he works his way in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Darnell Mooney, 75 yards. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. Throw well set is complete on a diving effort.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. Breaks the tackles, got room to run. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. So, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Looking to throw. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The extra point now coming from Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 61 yards.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith to the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's good for a Tampa Bay.
Barkley is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and it cuts the lead a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
60 Bison.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
42. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Back to throw, Darnold. Olave over the middle. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Panthers come up with a late